Welcome to the Dark Archives. Tonight, we're unearthing a creature from Japanese folklore whose very name tells a story of profound historical and cultural transformation, the tsuchigumo. When most people hear tsuchigumo, they picture a colossal spider, a monstrous yokai of legend. But what if I told you that its origins are far more complex, far more human than you might imagine? What if its earliest appearances were not as a monster, but as a label, a derogatory term for people? That dual nature, the shift from human to horror, is what makes the tsuchigumo one of the most intriguing entities I've ever traced. It's a lineage that speaks volumes about Japan's ancient past and its enduring fears. Our journey begins not with a monster, but with a word. Tsuchigumo, literally meaning earth spider, first appears in ancient Japanese texts like the Nihon Shoki and Fudoki, not as a supernatural beast, but as a pejorative term. It was used by the burgeoning Yamato court to describe indigenous clans who resisted imperial expansion, particularly during the Asuka and Nara periods. These tsuchigumo were often portrayed as primitive, dwelling in fortified dugouts or caves, hence the earth connection. The descriptions were meant to dehumanize them, painting them as small-bodied with long limbs, or even having tails, to justify their subjugation. Emperor Jimmu, for instance, is said to have defeated tsuchigumo in the Katsuragi region, going so far as to bury their body parts separately to prevent their vengeful spirits from returning. This wasn't about slaying a beast. It was about asserting dominance, about demonizing the other to consolidate power. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are born from human conflict and prejudice. So, how does a derogatory term for rebellious clans transform into a colossal, shape-shifting spider monster? This adaptation is a fascinating example of cultural evolution, driven by shifting societal needs and narrative desires. As the imperial court solidified its control, the need to demonize human adversaries lessened. Instead, medieval Japan, particularly during the Kamakura and Muromachi periods, saw the rise of the samurai class and a new appetite for heroic tales. The tsuchigumo moniker, already associated with hidden, subterranean enemies, was ripe for mythologizing. It migrated from a historical slur to a full-blown supernatural entity, a formidable yokai embodying the fears of the wild, untamed wilderness and unseen dangers. The core element of hidden threat remained, but its manifestation adapted from human resistance to monstrous malevolence, providing a perfect antagonist for legendary heroes like Minamoto no Yorimitsu. This historical transformation truly solidified the tsuchigumo as a monstrous yokai. Its most famous depiction comes from the 14th century scroll, the Tsuchigumo Soshi, and earlier legends linked to Minamoto no Yorimitsu. Here, the Tsuchigumo is no longer a human clan, but a creature of immense power and malevolence. It could shapeshift, appearing as a towering monk or a beautiful woman to deceive its victims, luring them into its web of illusions. But its true form was horrifying. A colossal spider, described in some accounts as up to 60 meters long, with countless heads and the grotesque ability to spawn swarms of smaller spiders from its body. My third eye can almost sense the lingering echoes of that ancient terror, the sheer scale of the deception. When injured by Yorimitsu's legendary sword, Hizamaru, later renamed Kumokiri, the spider cutter, it would bleed not red, but white blood, leaving a chilling trail back to its lair. And what a lair it was. The Tsuchigumo Soshi famously details the discovery of nearly 2,000 human skulls and dozens of smaller ones inside the slain spider's belly. This transformation from a human group to a monstrous, deceptive predator reflects a profound shift in cultural anxieties, from the fear of internal rebellion to the fear of the supernatural, the unknown, and the hidden evils that could corrupt even the mightiest warriors. In our contemporary world, the tsuchigumo largely exists in the realm of myth and popular culture, with no documented modern sightings. Its colossal size, grotesque appearance, and shape-shifting abilities make it a compelling figure in anime, manga, and video games. It reflects our enduring fascination with ancient evils and our primal fear of spiders, amplified to a supernatural scale. Even without physical manifestations, the underlying anxieties it represents, the hidden enemy, the deceptive threat, the monstrous lurking beneath the surface, continue to resonate. Its story reminds us that while technology advances, some fears are timeless, merely adapting their forms to fit the anxieties of the age. The Tsuchigumo's journey from a derogatory term for human adversaries to a terrifying spider yokai offers a powerful lesson. It teaches us how narratives are shaped by power, by fear, and by the need for heroes. It's a testament to the enduring human capacity to create meaning, to turn the other into a monster, and then to turn that monster into a legend. Its legacy is etched not just in ancient scrolls, but in the very fabric of Japanese cultural identity, a complex tapestry woven from history, myth, and the deep, dark threads of human imagination. Understanding these ancient origins isn't just about cataloging monsters. It's about understanding ourselves. That's all for today's investigation into the shadows. If you want to dive deeper into the dark archives, make sure to subscribe to the HistoT YouTube channel. Remember, knowledge is our best defense against the darkness, and I'll see you in the next archive. Stay vigilant